We got to show some of those fantastic pictures. Where did those pictures come from when My Market originated?
The pictures actually came from my grandfather's estate, which he had bought the building in their early 50s. It was built in 48. He bought it in 50, around the 1950. And when he passed away, those had all been in his estate. And we found them not too long ago and just took them in and blew them up and had them cleaned up. And it's a great building, and you know, it's family owned and it's ours. So
everything in there is so rustic. You look at where you get your postage stamps in there. I mean, that machine looks like it's from 1970 or something.
It does?
It probably is.
I'm not sure.
But everything is so nice and rustic. It's very homey. There's nothing antiseptic or sterilized about it. You can tell there's pride and care in everything that goes on in the store. So you guys you've had the business for 21 years. What is your favorite sandwich on your menu? Your personal favorite sandwich?
My personal favorite is the Needle's Eye, which is hot corned beef and Swiss cheese on rye, toast with Thousand Island and our homemade coleslaw, our market-made coleslaw.
Sounds awesome. What's your favorite sandwich?
Mine is constantly changing. It's prime dip. Prime rib we cook ourselves with an au jus sauce and a horseradish sauce and mayo with onions on
and provolone cheese.
And provolone cheese on a roll, and you get to dip it, and it's the bomb.
We've been coming over there for the past 6 years, and we just thought the subs were fantastic. So we wanted to do some kind of a mock-up with you.
Well, the zombie thing definitely is different, and it hits with the crowd. The demographics are probably around 18 to 28-year-olds. Most of that age group are sub buyers, and it might have changed a little bit since the Subway mentality has been out there.
Yeah.
Cheap is better.
Yeah, this is definitely a step up from Subway.
And we're using all Boar's Head products. Not all Boar's Head products. We have our own house meats that we cook. We do a house roast beef. We do a house prime rib, and we do have a house ham that we actually buy. We throw into the mix just to kind of cover the whole
keep the price
area. Make it reasonable for everybody.
Really
But
good.
we also have a good group of employees. Some of them have been with us quite a long time.
Rich is 18 years.
Yeah, it's all about the employees.
Sam's 12 years.
And
That's a pretty good track record.
Giving a good product and having good people work with you.
Some people come and go. They've been
worked
for us for a few years, then they leave, then they come back and they work for a few more years.
At the end of the year, we're not filling out a lot of W-2s. I mean, we have a pretty good track record. People stay around.
I just love it. When I first rolled in there, the first time I had a sandwich there, it was a really unique setup. The way you have like almost these long breakfast tables where you're at like a bed and breakfast where everybody eats together.
I call them the Last Supper.
I love it. I
tried to change them. What
to
like a few years ago?
individualize it, you would ruin it.
I separated them all and I made this really nice layout, I thought. and all the customers hated it. We had to put them back.
I love the fact that it's all local people. It's everybody that's got a business, and you have the board outside where you can put your business cards, and swap war stories, and and we all network.
Yeah.
But what's cool is I'll sit down and the guy with the upholstery shop down the street, and then there's the guy that does the printing, and we've all become quite a unique little family, considering what the environment that we're in is downtown Fort Lauderdale. It's extremely busy. There's it's a megalopolis of, metropolis of a mad amount of people that come through. And here's this tight knit, little niche that's just perfect. I really, really like it. And then you put that in with a good ambiance and fantastic food. And it's a really good experience.
Wow.
I love eating in your place.
You could sit down at my market next to a judge, or possibly next to a madam. Kathy Willits has been in the store once.
That is
twice,
so true.
And we get a number of judges from downtown Fort Lauderdale.
We get football players, basketball players,
some very high
news anchors,
And now you had a handful of actors.
and some very high-profile Italian restaurant owners that will sneak in and sit down and eat their roast beef, or I should say protein diet, without any bread. I won't mention any names, but all kinds of people come in there. You never know who could sit down.